And welcome into the Blazing Podcast. Oh my god! This is crazy. Who could ever have thought I would do a podcast? The girl who just yaps on the internet? Oh my god, that's crazy. Anyways, welcome guys to the first ever podcast episode. Oh my god, I'm like low-key excited but also like low-key very nervous. Anyways, I was about to ask how you guys are, but you can't answer. I fear I'm too used to a Twitch chat. Anyway, most of this is just gonna be me laughing at myself. But yeah, this is the new podcast. Oh my god. Crazy. I'm gonna lure you in. I'm gonna seduce you with my with my silky songs and my siren voice, because I have such a, not raspy voice at all. That's crazy. It's not midnight. What do you mean? It's not 12 a.m. as I'm recording this. Who said that? I'm gonna lure you in. I'm gonna draw you into the Blazing community, and you can't leave because you sign a blood contract. You can't leave. If this is your first impression of me, hi, I'm Blazing. I'm a little unhinged, but that's okay. We have fun here. Basically, what this podcast is gonna be is just a fun little reason for me to yap and rant with no boundaries, I guess, no fear, because I can edit stuff out, and I can just talk about whatever without getting too sidetracked, hopefully. Because basically what I was thinking, right, is my close friends, I like to send voice notes, and I know that gets on their nerves when I just have random thoughts. I just be sending 3-minute long voice notes, right? But I was thinking, if I can write those things down and then put them all together in one segment, boom, we got a podcast, right? We may have some guests here and there, nothing wrong with that. It'll be fun. It'll be great. But basically, my main focus, right, is that I want to talk about my favorite medias, my favorite interests, my favorite songs of the week. I want to talk about the things that I really like and really enjoy and don't get to get deeper into while I'm gaming or whatever. So that's basically going to be the main prospect of this podcast. I'm also going to, here's the key word, guys, drum roll, attempt to upload somewhat regularly. Don't quote me on that, because you guys know your girl is not good at having a schedule at anything. I really apologize if you can hear background noise. That is my dog. I'm gonna try to upload somewhat regularly on this. I'm thinking, once a week, once every 2 weeks, really depending on how much I want to edit. But it is just audio editing, which is a little bit easier to do, I think. I've never done it. Don't quote me on that. I can't even read my own handwriting. I have a notebook of things I jotted down to remember. You guys should be proud. I planned ahead for this. I have a notebook and I wrote things down. That's crazy. Okay, anyway. I wrote things down and I can't read my own handwriting. Right. So that can't be good. Isn't that a sign of intellectual downfall when you can't read your own handwriting? You're not downfall. What's the word? It's not degradation. When your intellectual capacity is not through the roof. Oh my god, I can't. Give a podcast to the girl who can't speak proper English. Yeah, who can't form coherent thoughts half the time. Because that was smart. Anyway. Oh yeah, when your brain... Oh, okay, I'm just proving my point. At the time of recording this, we do not have a name for the podcast. So that is to be... I mean, you'll know when this is uploaded. Obviously, it will have a name at that point. I ran some polls. Not enough people responded. I'm not blaming you guys. It's probably a fault on my end, to be honest. I'm really bad at doing polls and stuff. But it's between 3 names. And we'll find out which one it is, I guess. I don't even know what the 3 names are. I probably should have wrote that down or something. It was like, the Yap Sesh was one of them, which I kind of like, but I also think it sounds really fucking cheesy. Anyway, the 3 names were Voiding Thoughts, The Word on That, and Blazing Banter. So we'll see which one sticks, I guess. I might just freaking run it through a wheel and find out which one. So yeah, we'll see when this is uploaded, I guess, what name I decided on. Oh yeah, what another thing we're gonna do is I was thinking is that we have a song and movie segment, right, for the week, for each episode. So I'll like list out my 3 favorite songs I've been listening to for the past week or two, and then maybe the favorite movie I've watched. The movie might be a little bit harder, because when I get stuck on a show, it sticks. Okay, we'll just do the song segment now that I'm thinking about it, because we're doing the whole podcast on media, so I might just focus on a movie anyway. That was a stupid idea. Okay, yeah, we'll do a song segment. My favorite songs that I've been listening to for the few weeks, because I thought that would be fun and cute, and then you guys can let me know down in the comments on YouTube. Hey, hopefully this is on Spotify too. I'm working some things out. And then you guys can recommend me some songs, because I love listening and sharing music. It's so great. Also, another thing. There is no, as of right now, I don't know why I said it like that. As of right now, there is no camera for the podcast, because I don't show my face anyway, and I felt like the point of a podcast is to talk, and that kind of takes away from it if I have a mask on, right? If I do a face reveal one day, maybe we'll put a camera on the podcast. I feel like that could be cute. Or maybe like a VTuber or something. That would be kind of cool if my computer does not explode in the process. Ooh, 5 out of 10 burp scale. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's no camera, because the point is to yap, and I just can't be bothered, to be quite honest. I can't be bothered. I'm sorry. I'll put a visual of some kind, but I feel like when people listen to podcasts, they don't even look at it anyway. I don't, half the time. I don't watch a podcast, I listen to it. I'm doing something else anyway. So I'm not even looking at the goddamn video 9 out of 10 times. So, anyway, how many times can Blaze say anyway in a span of 7 minutes? I lied, it's been 10 minutes, right? Okay. Pull up your tally marks. We'll see. Allergies are getting to me, guys. Allergies are killing me. I hate warm seasons. And they hate me. I went outside. I was like, I'm going to go outside and touch grass, if you will, for once. I went in and I had a little picnic. Came back with quite literally 10 bug bites on each limb. I'm not even joking. It's, hey, what the fuck? What did I do? What did I do? All right. First segment. You can't talk about a segment. That's just not, you can't. Fuck it. First segment. Video game adaptation. Let's get into video game adaptations in movies and film lately, right? Film. TV? Yes. TV and film. So, there's been a lot lately, right? Let's think. Let's go back and think. We got the Minecraft movie. What the fuck was that? I don't know. We got FNAF 2 coming out. Ooh. That's another topic. We'll get into that. We got The Last of Us. Mwah. Beautiful adaptation. We got my brain just short-circuited. We got the Mario movie. which apparently they're coming out with another one. I don't know. I actually need to get Google up now that I'm thinking about it. Is 28 Days Later a video game adaptation? I feel like it is, but I don't. 28 Days Later. That comes out this weekend, or the Years Later comes out this weekend with Mr. Aaron Taylor Johnson in it. Oh wait, hey, maybe type in the question. 28 Days Later video game. Is it a video game? I feel like it is. Oh, it's not. I lied. Basically, there's been a lot of adaptations recently. Some of them good, some of them bad. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like the film industry really ran out of ideas and said, we're doing live actions and adaptations. And that's it. No original movies. If I see an original movie on my desk, you're fired. You're fired. That's what I feel like is going on. But then, of course, you're not going to please, they're going to make bank off of it no matter what. Because you make an adaptation of anything, people are like, oh, I've seen the original, I'm going to go see the new one. Even though I think it's going to be trash, I'm still going to go see it, right? Or they'll buy it when it comes out on digital, which either way, that production is making money. But the thing is, and that's the crazy part, is that if it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. That's why they keep making them. But you're making such shit. It's not even funny. Don't even get me started on the Disney live actions. I will. That's a conversation for a different day. That's a conversation for a different episode. For example, The Last of Us. Personally, I think The Last of Us is a really good adaptation. Now, I have not finished season 2. Don't yell at me. Don't kill me. Don't get onto me. Don't throw tomatoes. Boo. I can hear it now. You haven't been listening. I haven't finished the second season. I'm sorry. I started watching another show and I got distracted. Okay. Don't hurt me. But what I have seen of the first and second season, I think it's really good. I think they have done amazingly. And then you've got the original creators. What is his name? What is that guy's name? Creator. I know his name. I just can't think of it. Yeah, Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann working on the actual series, which, hey, he's doing amazing. And the makeup and the costumes. And then even when they're adding stuff to it, hey, there's going to be spoilers, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to talk about spoilers. This is your warning now to click away or skip. Okay. The scene in this is the first or second episode of the second season. And it isn't in the game, but the swarm of infected that comes at Jackson, dude, the amount of makeup that probably took and the amount of work and time that effort into that scene alone, and not even mentioning the actors playing the infected. Do you know how hard that is to get down to replicate the way it looks in the game? Because in the game, I don't know for sure, but they probably only had a handful of actors playing infected because of the way the movements are. You can recreate that in the CGI. But when this is a swarm, it's quite literally hundreds of actors. That's crazy. And then you have to do the individual makeup on that. That's insane to me and very impressive. And the way they added it into the game didn't take away. Now, am I kind of upset we didn't get to see Tommy's rampage? A little bit, because that is kind of a semi-important part to the game. But I still think the clicker what's the word? Swarm, I guess, would be attack. I don't know. Added to the series. I feel like that was a good touch. And we got to see a little bit more of Tommy with the flamethrower and stuff, and him being a little bit vulnerable. But I'm hoping, I haven't finished it. I'm hoping throughout the series we see a little more of him, going a little bit more berserk, because, hey, your brother just died. Why aren't you a little more freaked out? Or mad, angry, berserk, if you will. I think I've already said that. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like, it added to it. and it was good. Now, as far as actors go, oh my god, people need to chill their britches. They need to chill their britches, calm down, no one's coming after you, chill out. The actors are fine, in my opinion, for The Last of Us at least. I think the actors are great. I think the selection was great. I think that Bella Ramsey does great. I think that, they don't look exactly like the characters in the game, but it's either you have people who look identical to the characters in the game, and are like kind of okay at acting, or you have good actors who really embody the character and their personality and kind of look like the character, or maybe don't look like them all that much. But it's not like they took a blonde-headed, blue-eyed girl and made her Ellie. It's not that big of a deal. It's really not. Bella Ramsey still looks like Ellie, in my opinion. And they, with the makeup and stuff, they still aged her up and made her look older. If you look at the comparison to Season 1 and Season 2, they look older. It's really not that big a deal. So you guys need to chill out on that. I get the only thing that I understand is that as far as Abby goes, the only thing I think what's her name? Who plays Abby? Caitlin Dever. Caitlin Dever does good, in my opinion, at Abby's acting. However, I think that they could have buffed her up a little. I think they still could have used Caitlin Dever, but I think they should have buffed her up a little because it's important to the storyline of the game. She spent, 4 years working out and working hard to kill Joel, that was the whole point, was that, she buffed up, she got tough, she, built some thick skin so that she could go after the person who killed her dad. That's part of the storyline. But they took that away, and she looks very small. I'm not blaming the actors at all, but I feel like, if it's important to the storyline, then the characteristics should match, the actor's characteristics should match the character, if it's important to the storyline. However, Ellie not having bangs is not important to the storyline. Ellie not being exactly the same as Ellie Bella not being exactly the same as Ellie, it's not that, it doesn't ruin the storyline. However, Abby not being buffed up and 5'8", kind of important to the storyline according to the game. But, it doesn't completely take away from it. She's still Abby. She's still going after Joel. Some of the lines are questionable, but we're not going to... That's a whole writer thing. There's some other issues in there, too, for Season 2. But I haven't finished Season 2 either. So I can't put my full opinion out there, I guess, as far as Season 2 goes. I feel like her taunting was a little childish, I guess, would be the word. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's another problem though with Hollywood and adaptations right now, is people are upset over the wrong things. Yes, there are going to be some bad adaptations, but you being upset because your favorite character is not conventionally attractive like they are in the game, that's a you problem, dog. That's completely a you problem. They're mad because it's not a conventionally attractive person. You know what I mean? Like I just said, if it's not important to the storyline, I don't see why it matters. I don't know. Maybe I'm too woke. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I take that back. I do know. I'm not crazy. And a lot of the times, Hollywood it's either they stick to the original and people are upset because the characters aren't attractive to them. Stupid. Or Hollywood refuses to make it accurate because they feel like people won't watch it unless they put attractive people in it. Conventionally attractive people in it. Hey, you've got a whole other issue there. Like, there's no winning. No matter what you do, somebody's going to be unhappy. Which, I mean, I guess is just the story of life, ain't it? It's the story of life. Not everyone's going to be happy. Moving on to other adaptations. Why is Chris Pratt in everything? I swear to God, I'm so sick of seeing that man. It's not even funny. I have a personal vengeance against Chris Pratt. Get him out of the voice acting industry. Get him out. Please. I am so sick of seeing Chris Pratt. It's not even funny. Why are you Mario? And also, why are you Garfield? It makes no sense. The Lego movie, great. Guardians of the Galaxy, great. Leave! Retire! Get another job! Stop. Please, Chris Pratt, I am begging you. You're not going to see this, but I am begging you. Stop. Voice acting. It's pissing me off. He's not even Italian in Mario. It doesn't make sense. He's got like this, in some words, he's like, oh, it's me and Mario. No, it's not. It's Chris Pratt. You're not even putting on a voice. You're just Chris Pratt. Pisses me off. It pisses me off. I can't. And then he was in that freaking, what was it? Electric State. That movie was okay. But it's Chris Pratt. Which automatically, I was like, I don't want to watch it. And then I watched it anyway. Now, granted, I watched it with somebody else who wanted to watch it, so it wasn't really on my own will. However, can that man retire already? Please. Please. Find someone else. Hey, can we normalize hiring voice actors who do that for a living? Can we normalize that again? Hey, what happened to actually using voice actors who know how to do voices and aren't just really popular fucking actors? Hey, can we normalize that again? Please. It gives me a headache. I can't even. It gives me a headache. And then, oh my God, don't even get me started on the Minecraft movie. Speaking of famous actors, why is Jack Black Steve? Why is Jack Black Steve? I am Steve. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Why, though? Being a little too loud for it to be midnight. Why are you Steve? And why are you old? Oh, I just hit the mic. Are you guys gonna hate me if I keep hitting the mic? Sorry. Why are you Steve? And why is Jason Momoa in it? Now, the Minecraft movie was pretty funny. I'll give you that. It was okay. It wasn't the best movie I've ever seen. There were some parts that I giggled a little bit. Do I think we could have left it as an idea? Yes. But sometimes money talks, I guess. Why is Jack Black Steve? He's in everything too. Like, I mean, he is, but he isn't. Hold on. Let's pull up. Let's pull up his filmography real quick. In the past couple of years. All right, we got the Minecraft movie, Dear Santa, Borderlands. Still haven't seen that. I need to. Kung Fu Panda 4. A lot of these are music. Apparently he was in The Mandalorian. What? Oh yeah, he was Bowser. He was in that too. I forgot he was in that. Peaches, 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 peaches. Banger. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little bit of a banger. However, why are you taking over the video game industry? I don't understand. And why is Jason Momoa in the Minecraft movie? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh, it's okay. Speaking of the Minecraft movie, we're gonna trample into this. I'm gonna stop complaining about actors now. We as a society have lost theater etiquette. Because tell me why the fuck. Now, I didn't go see the Minecraft movie in theaters because I wasn't paying $15 to go see the Minecraft movie. I'm sorry I wasn't gonna do it. I barely see movies now because that shit is way too expensive. Thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. But like from all the videos I've seen, the popcorn being thrown, the chicken jockey, you might as well put a taser to my chest. Put a taser to my chest, I swear to God. And then it's like, when I did go to see a movie a couple weeks ago, everyone was laughing and talking the whole time. Like the people next to me, it wasn't the person directly next to me, but the person they were with, like next to them, whisper talking the whole time. Like, I was like, girl, you have got to stop. I just kind of looked at her at one point. I was like, can you not? And it was Final Destination too. It wasn't even like a, hey, I'm going to talk during this movie. No, it was like, you need to see what's happening. Why are you talking when this dude's getting freaking cut in half? Shut up. Please. Now, am I going to do that? No, because I don't like confrontation. But please stop talking during the movie. If I'm paying $15 to see a movie, I would like to enjoy it. And really, it's like $25 because your girl wants a damn pretzel. Alright? If I'm going to the movie, I'm getting a damn pretzel. I don't care. And it's like so rude to talk and to whisper and to record. Hey, that's become too normalized. Do we know that that is a felony? Okay, just me. Honestly, I think just no one cares anymore. On both ends of that. Talk like a person! Ow, I just hit my foot on the chair. That hurt. But yeah, like, why are we throwing popcorn? Why are we screaming? Why are we yelling? Why are we taking toddlers to an R-rated movie? What happened to the theater etiquette? I know what happened. COVID happened, which still shouldn't be an excuse. In fact, the time period in COVID where you were in your house for 2 years should have made you think about yourself as a person and go, hey, maybe I shouldn't act like this in public. But apparently not. Apparently anxiety is not a thing anymore, and people don't care about the people around them. I just want to enjoy my movie. But that's kind of why I stopped going to see movies, because it's not enjoyable, and I'm paying so much for a ticket when half the time the ticket costs as much as the movie's going to be when it comes out. Do I hate that it's digital? Yes, I wish I could buy DVDs again. I sound like I'm 40.
Back in my day, we had DVDs and CDs and VCRs, and everything was a physical copy, so you actually owned it.
We get it, Grandma. All right, we get it. But it's like the etiquette doesn't exist anywhere. And then it's like people will push you up the stairs when, or I've had the problem where me and several people that I know have had that issue where the theaters where we go to, you buy a ticket, you pick a seat, right? So that ticket is your seat and has your seat number on it. So you sit in that seat when you go to the movie. And then you get there and there's people in your fucking seat. Hey, I paid for the seat. Move, bitch. Please. Move. That is my seat. Thank you. Thank you. I paid for the seat. Hey, I wanted to be able to see because I'm blind. Thanks. And then people get upset at you. I'm like, it's on my ticket, brah. Get with the program. Okay? If I say one more time, I'm going to launch myself out of this chair. This very uncomfortable chair that is squeaking that I'm sure you can hear. Listen. It doesn't, the etiquette is gone. The lines are too long. It's too expensive. We're degrading. As a society, the mentality is degrading. What happened in the 2 years of COVID that you people decided I'm going to be like shit and act like I'm 2 years old and don't know how to do anything in public? Like, I get it to an extent. Maybe within the first 6 months of readapting into society, you know what I mean? As we all kind of got used to it being somewhat normal. But it's 2025. Get with the program, okay? There is no reason you should be acting like that at your grown age of 35 years old when you have 4 kids. Alright? It's just, there's no reason. And then your kids are gonna grow up that way. It's just gone. Alright, moving on. FNAF 2. Guys. FNAF 1 was okay. Do I understand? Under the stand. I look around the room in astonishment. What the fuck? Understand. Do I understand the lore changes? What the hell? There is a hole in my shirt. It's a pajama shirt. There's a hole in my shirt the size of the hole that my head goes through. I think that might be an issue. At what point do you throw away an old t-shirt? That's really the question here. At what point do you throw away an old t-shirt with holes in it? Usually I just sleep in them, right? Because it's like, no one's gonna care, but like, I'm looking now, that's a big ass. When did that happen? Like, I'm sorry, that just threw me off. I went to fix my shirt and there's just skin. Okay, right, so, I'm not trying to reveal anything. It's a pajama shirt, no one's gonna see it. What was I saying? FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god, there's a new game coming out. It actually might already be out. I want to play it, but at the same time, I'm so bad at playing video games that I feel like I'm going to have to watch someone play it first so that I know, at least have an idea of how to do it. But otherwise, it's going to take me 12 years to get through it, which is really sad. Markiplier, it's your turn. It's your turn. I need you to play it so that I can play it. Got it? Got it. Okay. It looked really good though. It looks quite scary. But also, like, I don't want to spoil the jump scares. That kind of ruins the fun of the game. I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me. Should I just play it? Or should I wait and see if we can find a walkthrough? Because your girl's not exactly the best at games. Anyway, getting back to the FNAF movie. The first one was good. I liked it. And I just smacked my keyboard. I liked the props. I liked the way the animatronics were done. It was really well done, and the casting was good. But I don't really understand the change as to where Vanessa, is that her name? The blonde girl? Vanessa is the daughter of Springtrap. Of Springtrap? Okay, William Afton. Let's use government names here. And then my other question is, are they going to bring Henry Emily into the second one? Like, is that going to be a thing? And then, obviously, like, Mike and Abby have nothing to do with that, because then we would know, unless that is their dad, which I don't know how they're going to throw that in. If it is, maybe. I don't know. There's something going on there, because I'm not completely ruling out that Henry Emily could be their dad. Because I feel like Abby has such a connection to the animatronics that there's, or the children, I guess, that there's like gotta be some sort of revelation there. But yeah, it's the teaser looked pretty good. We've got McKenna Grace in it. Don't really know what she's playing. I think she might be a flashback with Vanessa, or maybe a sibling of some kind. Or maybe one of the kids, but she seemed kind of too old to do that. I don't know. We'll find out. And oh my god, they cut his hair. It looks stupid. He looked so good in the first one, and then they cut his hair, and he looks stupid now. It's so sad. I'm like, why the fuck ass Bob? It's not a fuck ass Bob, but like, I don't know what that noise was. Alright. It's like, why would you cut it? Why would you cut it? Why would you? I don't know. There's probably still gonna be so many edits. Listen. I've been a Josh, I can't fucking, oh my god. If you can't speak like a normal person, you shouldn't have a podcast. Oh my god, guys, who said that? Guys, who said that? That was crazy. Did you hear that? It must have been the wind. That's crazy. Who said that? No, I've been a Josh Hutcherson girly since I saw Journey to the Center of the Earth. I sound like I have a lisp. What is going on? I don't think, unless I do and no one has informed me in my 19 years of life. There's nothing wrong with having a lisp, by the way. I just don't know why my words are coming out like that. I think I'm talking too fast. I have been a Josh Hutcherson girly since Journey to the Center of the Earth. And also Bridge to Terabithia when I saw it when I was like 6. So, that's what I have to say on that. I'm an OG. But I'm not, because those movies are older than I am. Well, they're not older than I am. But they're not that much younger than I am either. So, point in state, I can have some appreciation. I sound so stupid. Oh my god. Yes, I just admitted that to the internet. Whatever. A girl can't fangirl every now and then. He's also PETA. Hey, read the book first, didn't even know he was PETA, and then I saw the movie, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's PETA. Like, you know what I mean? PETA. PETA. The horse is here. Why did I... That was a weird accent. Horse. 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 The horse.
The horse is here. My lady, come get your chariot. The horse is here.
Okay, we're gonna end this out on my 3 favorite songs of the week. Starting out strong, we got Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac. I love Fleetwood Mac. I love Stevie Nicks, my queen. Yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. I really like Silver Springs. Moving on. I don't know. I can't play them because copyright, even though I'm not making any money off of this. Future copyright? I don't fucking know. You guys can go look them up. I'm giving you the names. Moving on, we got The Little Mess You Made by, was it The Favors? We Are The Favors? I think it's just The Favors. But it's a new band with Phineas and Ash, is I think her name. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, The Little Mess You Made. It's very good, and it's very reminiscent of old school 2-piece woman and man bands. Does that make sense? It's almost like Fleetwood Mac, but we hope it doesn't end that way. You know what I mean? It's, and the cover is also very much giving. It's very much giving Rumors. It's very much giving Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. The cover is, which isn't a bad thing. And the song is very good. The little mess you made, and the vocals, the way they change in and out. Oh, and the build up. Oh, you guys just gotta listen to it because it's so good. The last one is, hey, theater kid kicking in here. Do you hear the people sing from Les Mis? Because I feel like it's fitting to recent events. But yeah, it's just a good song, quite honestly. Do you hear the people singing that song? I got a love for theater. What can I say? Have I seen Les Mis all the way through recently? No. However, I have seen it all the way through. And it's not actually a musical that I listen to a whole lot, just because it is so long. But I do have an appreciation for quite a few of the songs and messages in the musical. And I think it's interesting because it goes back into the history of, obviously, the French Revolution. What am I trying? Yeah, I think those are my top 3. So we got Do You Hear the People Sing from Les Mis. And also, if you haven't watched Les Mis, even if it's the newer one with Hugh Jackman in it, go watch it. I really recommend. Or even if it's a bootleg of the Broadway, also recommend. Very good, very good. It's if you like Hamilton, you'll probably like Les Mis. Now, it's not as modern as Hamilton is, with it, the rapping and the some of the ensembles aren't as modern. but it's still good as far as its concepts go. It's very much a more traditional musical, I guess. It like I said, it is longer, but so is Hamilton. And honestly, don't stab me with a pitchfork, please. Don't come at me. I don't like Hamilton that much. Oh my god, I know it's a hate crime. I know, I'm sorry. It's just long. So is Les Mis. And like I just said, I don't even like Les Mis isn't one of my top musicals. But and okay, when I first watched Hamilton, I didn't like it that much, but I have grown more accustomed to it over the years. I've matured to it a little more. I like some of the songs a little more. I really need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a while. But I have grown more accustomed to it. Like I said, it's not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it. It's just not one of my favorite musicals. I do like the concepts of it. I do like I think Lin-Manuel is a very talented writer and director, but it's just not one of my favorites. And it's I do really like In the Heights, which is also by Lin-Manuel. Also, why is that man everywhere? I swear to God, you could see him anywhere. You could see him in the middle of Ohio and just be like, why are you here? And there he is. It's Lin-Manuel. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the podcast episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun doing some little yapping and talking. It is 1 a.m. for me, so I should probably go to bed. But if you enjoyed, please let me know. Hopefully there'll be more episodes out soon. I will definitely keep you updated on that in the Discord and Instagram in my bio. Also, go subscribe to my other channels and my Twitch channel, even though I haven't streamed in a while. But we're not gonna talk about that. I'll be streaming soon. It's okay. Life is just busy. I have 2 jobs. Give me a break. Yeah, if you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe and like for more episodes. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye.